and welcome to our chair yoga class with the Prescott Library. Got my co-star Woola today, and we're going to use some hand weights, working on our upper body today. So find a good comfy spot, have your knees and feet hip width apart, and just take your nice big breath in, and just bring your body in, opening up the middle of your back. Little side to side movements. I'm doing more of my movement with the middle of my body. Really kind of check on that core. Make sure it's working. Bring your shoulders in. Small stretches. Some of that muscle memory started. And start to stretch your arms down the middle of your thighs. A little bit more. And this time stretch across and hold and across and across. Now once more. Big breath, coming back towards center, and apple picking, stretch your back upwards, and opening your hands, stretching all the way out, palms up. Visualize that you have small bag of sugar on each side, and then you don't want it anymore. Cast it away and opening it up and casting it away. Opening your shoulders. And coming up and dropping your hands down, reaching forward. And cat stretch up, reaching up real tall and dropping in and coming up and dropping in. And big breath in and reaching towards me, coming all the way up and dropping your hands down. Grabbing your hand weights. Out to the side and front. So we're doing some shoulder work. And just gentle stretches, working your shoulders. So now if you're one that the shoulders are just not going to have it, you can just do some small movements. Just make the movement smaller, bring them in, and if you notice that wider's better, play it out. So we're working your deltoids. We've got the triceps going, biceps. And I'm not holding too tight on the weights. And if you're engaging your core and sitting upright, you might even notice that your tummy is getting a good workout. You're welcome. And holding in. Gentle breath in and out, and dropping your hands down. Definitely a bicep curl. And then we'll do a few half ones, a little little bit of a faster pace. And then slowly dropping down, all the way down, and then go half up and half down, half up. I do like a lot of chair arm exercises like this, so you can watch TV and still get some of your arm workouts in, and then all the way up and then half down. Holding, so now I'm just dropping, I'm about a third of the way out, holding onto the weights real light, and a little in and out. So I'm elevated with my hands. And then go, so we're halfway out. Few big stretches. And reaching out and in and out. So this works our back. Few more. And then just small pumps. And reaching up, and then coming forward, and half up. These are the ones that I notice a lot in my core while I'm seated. And reaching up again, and side pull. And dropping in. Just slowly stretching all the way out and relaxing down. Shake your arms out, you can rest your weights. Bring those shoulder rolls in. Go forward. Coming back, nice big breath. And reaching up and bring your hands together. And stretch. So this, you're probably feeling pec work happening. And again, using your core, sitting up real straight. That we should be working. And drop down. Shoulder rolls. I'm going backwards. And relax down. And just gentle stretches down. So I'm actually doing a little bit more work shoulder. So I'm still keeping my low back pretty straight, just kind of compacting in the upper ribs, I would say. Making sure your shoulders drop down. Nice big breath, and then shoulder shrugs. Coming up. And see if you can bring your shoulders back versus kind of a shoulder shrug forward, reaching up. Probably feel some other fun muscles in your shoulders activate. Those are muscles we don't use a lot, especially if we're at a computer all day, we're kind of hunched in, maybe we're cozy and over a book. And then bring your arms up. So we're working our triceps, as well as working our shoulders. And just up and down. Holding, we're just going to hold these a little bit and then slowly come down and slowly come up and resting down. Do You notice when those real slow movements coming up and holding aren't as bad, but it's that drop in. And coming up, and down again. Just doing a few movements with our wrists. We're just having an arms drop down. A little bit of a wrist curl. So wrists up and then stretching back. Tops of your wrists are stretching back. So you can probably see that. Just a small flick of the wrist. Working backwards. And then coming up again. Reaching up and all the way down, holding out. Faked you out, didn't I? Not all the way, holding. So I'm just holding the weights with my thumb and my index finger and coming back. Holding. Now this one I always find it's like I want to drop my shoulders down, but yet it's harder to do. So really, I would like to keep them higher, but it doesn't feel good in the front part of my shoulders and into my neck. So just drop them down. Holding out. And slow in and out. And backwards. And resting down. Let's give our upper body a little bit of a break. We worked that, worked that a little bit hard today, didn't we? Dropping your head over towards your right shoulder. Switch sides. And coming up over towards the right, dropping your hand down, getting a little bit of a stretch. Need a deeper stretch, bring your arm back. Switch sides. Let your arm relax. Probably feel a good stretch in the front part of your neck. You're wrapping it around. Relaxing. Bring your hands behind, so I'm actually clasping my fingers right behind me, pressing down, chin up towards the sky. And bring your hands in, a little cat stretch. And a little bit of our cow stretch, chest forward, chin up. Pressing your fingers into your chair. And rotating around. And coming forward. And I'm grabbing onto my chair just so I can kind of pull myself a little bit further forward. I'm stretching my arms out. Working all those muscles, or stretching the muscles that we worked. And just slowly coming up. Bring your right leg up. And a gentle stretch forward, opening up your hips. And coming up. reaching your head towards me, stretching out of your low back. And coming up. And stretching all the way over. And gently coming up. Switch sides. And coming over. And reaching up. Stretching again towards me. And coming up. Once more towards me. And gently coming up. Switching over to the side of your mat. Opening up into warrior two. And reaching up, opening up. And reaching out real long. And coming up. Dropping your hand behind, opening your chest up a little bit. We did a lot of upper body work, so stretching your chest, opening up, gazing towards the ceiling. And coming up. And reaching up. And turning around, warrior one. And dropping forward. Up and forward, reaching up, coming up into warrior one, and coming forward. Once more, coming back. And coming down. Gentle twist backwards. And coming and switching sides. A long stretch over. Again, remember you can bring your arm back. And coming up. Just making sure that your shoulders aren't in a forward fold. And coming up and dropping all the way in. Warrior one, reaching back, warrior one and dropping forward. You might notice that one side's just a little bit easier to use. And coming up and twist. Reaching up. And dropping in. And coming up. Resting down. Switch sides. Coming forward. And bring your hands in front and a drop back. Using our boat pose and dropping back. We're going to make this a little bit more active. So don't drop too far back. Just keep it gentle. Want to make sure core is working. And back. And dropping back. And back. And back. Holding. Bring your hands towards you. Notice that might get a little bit more challenging. Holding back, and then coming up and back, and you probably are feeling your tummy working. We really are holding it. We're using our tummy a lot when we come back, and rotate. Dropping back. Gentle breath all the way up. Give your body a little bit of a rest and pressing your body forward. And reaching up. Bring your hands to heart center. And as we come back, we're kind of modifying our boat pose one leg up at a time. Really focusing in on your core, engaging as you bring your leg up and as you drop back. You can add a twist. Everybody likes a good core workout, right? Hold. You can bring your leg up a little bit higher if you've got it. And drop and lift. And coming up. And dropping in. Back and hanging back here, gentle side to side. Drop your shoulders down and coming up, bringing yourself into a little bit of a wider circle, bringing those stretches back in. We did a lot of core work, so let's stretch it out. And just gently coming back. And reaching up, dropping down, stretching in towards me. Relax your upper body. And rolling up. And resting down. Head relax a little bit. Engage your tummy coming all the way up. And hands to heart center. Dropping back in again, really engaging your core. Do some gentle stepping. Now if this is too easy, you can lift your leg up. Using our quads. Great. Keeping your back straight. And then check and see if you're sitting up straight. I just noticed I was slouching into this. Nice. Hold in. I'm actually just holding my legs up together, engaging the rectus abdominis, that lower part of your tummy. Again, too easy. Bring your feet out and back. Turning a little more active. Making sure your tummy is working and coming up. Gentle breath in. And reaching out, twist. And dropping and twist. And resting down. Long breath, reach towards me. And twisting up. And twist. And resting down, nice stretch towards me. And coming back. And once more, reaching up with your left hand, deep twist. And twist. Resting down, coming all the way up. Gentle reach out towards the sides, stretches. So do your best. We're going to make our upper body work. You can grab the air, right? And that's reaching up real long circles forward towards me. Resting your arms down, palms down. Keep working them. Stretching, long hold out, a lot of arms today. Circle them back. Hold. This time, thumbs in and out. And just resting down. Little side to side movement. Just bring your head in. Stretching your chin up towards the sky, opening up your neck. And dropping down. Opening up the back of your neck. And stretching up. And head up. Back of your head up towards the sky. And looking up. Catch some sun rays. And back of your head up. Gentle breath in. Do a little bit of wrist stretching. Palms down. Palms down. Opening palms up towards me. And switch. Stretch again. And drop your hands in. Gentle stretch, reaching your hands towards me and stretch and coming down. And up. This uses your core. And I'm kind of reaching my body up and stretching out. And coming up. And stretching down and up. And dropping down. And coming back. Gentle hold in, just bring your body a little bit back, side to side. We did a lot of core today. Gentle circles with your body. I like to visualize that I'm a telephone cord. I'm just unraveling, so you can go kind of quick and then go slow. Slow and steady, right? Yeah, just twist your neck in. Opening up. Let's find your body. Visualize that everything's taller. All those curves that are supposed to be in there just made them feel a lot better. Take a few gentle breaths in and out. And bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for joining us today. Namaste.